Hey, it's Nicola from Singer's Secret. A lot of songwriters, singer-songwriters ask me, Nicola, should I start writing with lyrics or melody first? Which is better? The short answer is, there isn't a difference. That's the end of the video. Okay, see you later. I'm joking. I wouldn't leave you with, that was really lame actually, that was a really lame joke. I wouldn't leave you hanging like that, you know, without an answer. But seriously, you've got to try both. Sometimes I will start writing with lyrics first, and I've been doing this a lot lately. I will actually, it depends on your mood, I guess, as a songwriter, and what part of, you know, whether the melodies or the lyrics are kind of coming to you more easily, or what the inspiration that you have at the time is. So at the moment, I'm finding that melodies are coming really easily. I've got heaps of melodies circling around in my head. I'll listen to something on, you know, the TV or the radio, and it'll spark off a new melody. So I'll grab my iPhone and I record like a little voice memo of the melody that I just made up in my head. And I'll record that on there for safekeeping for later. But I'm finding that even though I've got all these melodies, I've been really stumped lyrically with my lyrics at the moment. And that's just because, you know, my lyrics aren't my inspiration right now. Melody is. So what I've been doing is focusing on writing my lyrics first. I will literally go to poems on the internet, and I have several poets that I like. Robert Frost, amazing. If you ever have heard of him, his poems are just like, I can't explain how good they are. But anyway, check his stuff out. I love Tim Burton's poems as well, they're very cute. But anyway, so I'll just go on and I'll also listen to a whole bunch of songs, but I'll focus on concentrating on listening for the lyrics. And it'll give me ideas of what I want to write about. So topics, you know, a line for a hook, and starting with like a, you know, like one hook that I came up with before was like, I just don't feel that way. So, you know, because that's something that we say to people if we don't like them but they like us, you know, it's like, oh, I can't help it, I just don't feel that way. You know, and I kind of thought that that would make a really good hook for a song, like a song title that I could base my lyrics around. So I'll spend some time literally writing and just brainstorming all of these things that kind of are associated with I just don't feel that way. So, you know, I'll put in relationships, unrequited love, all of these keywords, anything that really comes to mind. I won't put any restrictions on myself. I just, you know, I'll write some sentences, I'll write words, I'll just start writing. And what this does is it kind of gives you food, your song's food and fertilizer. And it also takes away the blank page syndrome as well. So then I suddenly start forming, you know, more structured lyrics. And then when I go back to my melodies that I've got a lot of inspiration for, suddenly, you know, these songs are starting to come together because I got lyrics to work with. So one thing that you can do if you want to practice writing with first melody and then lyrics and then vice versa, is you can just get 4 bars. So just a small little bit of melody, and just like noodle away on the guitar and pick something, write something really quickly. You know, la 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 la. So that's my little bit of melody, right? Then you're going to put lyrics to that melody. And you can come up with anything. Once I felt I could, I don't know, this is just off the top of my head. But notice how I went once instead of once I felt I could be good. Instead of putting like one word to every note, I kind of went once I could be good. So you can play around with it, you know, just have a go at dumping melody over the top, so dumping lyrics over the top of melody, and vice versa. So if you have the words once I thought I could be good, have a go at writing a different melody over that. So once I thought I could be good, or once I thought I could be good, once I thought I could be good, once I thought I could be good, once I thought I could be good. Whatever. And the point of this is just to practice the more you do something, the easier it will become. So practice writing first with melody and then just dumping lyrics over the top. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then do it vice versa. And eventually, the more that you write, the more awesome stuff will arise from the ashes. It's kind of like Monet, when he did his paintings, his water lily series. I don't know if you're a big Monet fan. I love his paintings. But he didn't just paint one water lilies painting, like of Monet's garden in France. He went and painted a whole heap of different paintings. Some are better than others. If you've been to a few different art galleries and you've seen quite a few Monet paintings, you'll know that some out of that series are really beautiful and some are like, I mean, they're not like, because this is Monet we're talking about, but they're like, compared to the ones. So it's the same thing with your songwriting. Some of them will be less awesome than others, but the more that you do it, the more practice you become, and the more you will start churning out more of the awesomeness. So I hope that answers your question about whether you should start writing with lyrics or melody first. If you have any other questions, hit me up in the comments box. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.